Think powerful, be powerful. This video is brought to you by Wisest of the Wise. Please enjoy this presentation. Chapter number 1. Have you ever experienced a scenario where you were faced with making a decision and you know exactly what that decision or direction should be, but for some reason you go against it? Or perhaps there are times when you find yourself confused about determining the correct course of action. In these instances, it's common for emotions and logic to battle against each other, hence causing your confusion and then creating unnecessary stress. We'll delve into this phenomenon and discuss ways to overcome these obstacles and go through methods that will create a clearer way of thinking and decision-making in this video called Think Powerful, Be Powerful. Chapter number 2, we delve into exerting mastery over physicality through mental fortitude. Ever come across the adage, mind over matter? It encapsulates the concept of dominating the physical realm using your intellectual capabilities. It's akin to the widely renowned maxim, the pen is more potent than the sword, emphasizing the inherent power of words, specifically those conceived in our minds. Why, you ask? Due to the mere fact that we all harbor an internal monologue, a navigator in times of uncertainty, bewilderment, rage, or delight, and during periods of introspection or peace. Despite this, why is it that occasionally we perceive this voice, which should rightfully be our advocate, to be judgmental or perhaps overreacting to our tribulations? You may imagine your internal voice to invariably steer you onto the right course. However, it's an undeniable truth that when we are hard on ourselves, we frequently engage in self-criticism, questioning our worth with queries like, why am I unlovable? It's vital to acknowledge that we always carry a minimum of 2 internal voices, analogous to an angel and a devil perched atop our shoulders. They are perpetually at odds, and the responsibility falls on us to decipher which voice resonates with our optimal interests. However, predicaments ensue when the devil disguises itself as the angel. Decoding the authentic voice that would serve our best interests can be an elaborate endeavor. Consider this instance. You're at a bar, savoring a few drinks with companions. An internal voice interjects, proposing another round of drinks. It seems innocuous, even supportive, but could potentially be the camouflaged devil, endangering your health and safety. Thus, how do we distinguish the internal voice worthy of our attention? It predominantly hinges on your ethical compass, your long-term aspirations, and the life goals you aim to achieve. Building your constitution. Chapter number 3. The progenitors of America embarked on a journey of creating a constitution upon which the United States of America would be founded. This constitution continues to ensure the nation's principles are upheld. Similarly, we too must construct a personal constitution predicated on our principles and values, which delineate the boundaries that shield us from both benevolent and malevolent influences, while steering us towards the fulfillment of our ambitions and dreams. This concept of manifesting your own constitution is tantamount to laying a robust foundation for your dream edifice. This foundation's solidity is vital, as it will guide your daily decisions and expedite your journey towards your long-term goals, ideally without unnecessary detours. Crafting your personal constitution. Having emphasized the importance of a resilient constitution, it's now time to construct one that synchronizes with our unique identity and the life direction we aim for. This constitution, your foundation, should resonate with your core values, beliefs, dreams, and your long-term vision. Knowledge of these elements will assist you in determining what your constitution should be rooted in. This resembles the process of selecting a foundation robust enough to sustain the dimensions of the house or vision you aspire to manifest. Your dream or vision's realization relies on crafting a constitution that corresponds with the vision you envisage for yourself and those in your sphere. Hence, understanding your life's desires will aid you in shaping your constitution. Every judgment call you make should align with your vision and your core values. Remember, a constitution is not just a code of laws, as in the political sphere. Rather, it's a consolidation of core values and beliefs you deem uncompromisable. This understanding can keep you on track when grappling with challenging decisions and help you reorient towards your true path when something doesn't resonate with your constitution. For instance, regardless of whether you are religious or secular, if your potential partner espouses beliefs that are diametrically opposed to yours, you must evaluate whether you can embrace them as they are, or if their beliefs clash excessively your foundational values and long-term vision. Upon establishing your constitution, the next consideration is whether it's excessively rigid or if the temptation simply conflicts with your core values. A robust foundation can steer you clear of situations where you're enticed, but cognizant of the decision required to avoid deviating excessively from your chosen path. The constitution you've crafted acts as a compass, saving you time, alleviating frustration, and shielding you from elements that detract from your purpose. Thus, it's pivotal to self-query. While these questions may not need documentation, with a crude life experience, you should possess a lucid understanding of your identity, your aspirations, and the elements you're unwilling to compromise on. Without a solid foundation and a clear understanding of your aspirations, you may confront numerous obstacles due to a lack of purpose and direction. A robust foundation will prevent you from chasing elements that don't serve you, enabling you to stay focused on your path and expedite your journey towards your goals. Therefore, establishing a sturdy foundation based on your core values that aligns with your long-term goals and vision for your future self is paramount. Chapter 4: Inner Voice and Intuition. Allies or adversaries? We've all been there, standing at the crossroads, unsure of which path to take. In such situations, we often rely on our intuition, that sixth sense that seems to emanate from our subconscious, guiding us towards the right direction. It's that whisper from within that steps up when our logical mind can't provide a clear direction. But here's the reality check. Intuition and your inner voice are not the same, even though they may appear to guide us. They spring from different sources within us, and they serve different purposes. Your inner voice is essentially the narrative running in your mind, a narrative shaped by past incidents, recent experiences, and your present emotional state. It's the voice that questions your actions, advises you, or even critiques you. In contrast, intuition is like a quiet tune playing in the background, often drowned out by the louder, more immediate inner voices. It's a sense of knowing without understanding how you know. It's the wise old sage inside you, speaking calmly, softly, and gently, providing guidance without judgment or ego. Realizing the subtle interplay between your intuition and inner voice is critical. When your mindset is negative or frail, your inner voice may become harsh and judgmental, taking control and leading you astray. But when you're in a positive state of mind, your inner voice is more likely to be kind, supportive, and aligned with your intuition, helping you make decisions that serve your best interest. Hence, nurturing a strong, positive mindset is vital. This will not only help you discern the helpful voices from the detrimental ones, but also enable your intuition to come forward, guiding you towards the right decisions. Remember, your intuition and inner voice are like a hidden symphony playing within you. Learning to listen to this symphony, to distinguish the different instruments and harmonies, is an art that can significantly improve your decision-making ability and overall life quality. So, when you're faced with a decision, pause and listen. Is it your intuition guiding you, or is it your inner voice? Are they in harmony, or are they conflicting? By learning to distinguish between these two guides, you can make more informed decisions that align with your values and long-term objectives. Chapter 4: Building a Strong Mindset, the Role of Morals and Goals. Your mindset is like the foundation of a house. The stronger it is, the more resilient the house is to withstand storms and adversities. And what strengthens the foundation? Your morals and goals. When your morals and are aligned with your long-term vision for life, they set up the groundwork for a strong mindset. Having a clear purpose and well-defined goals is like having a map and navigation tools for a ship's captain. Without them, you will aimlessly wander in the vast ocean of life, going in circles and never reaching the treasure island. On the other hand, when you set goals that create internal richness, instead of focusing on external possessions, you create a stronger, more gratifying foundation for yourself. Such goals are not necessarily materialistic. They could be having a loving and supportive circle of people around you, or it could be as big as building a home that provides shelter and memories for your loved ones. The key is to focus on creating a sense of internal richness. Like the seasons, life will have its own share of emotional storms. And like a sturdy house that you shelter in a storm, a strong mindset will provide you the security to face these emotional tempests. You will experience periods of uncertainty and change, but with a strong mindset, you will know that these are temporary. You can weather these storms by reminding yourself that spring follows winter. Similarly, after the storm of uncertainty and change, the sun of stability and certainty will shine on you again. The key is to stay patient, keep listening to your inner symphony, and keep strengthening your mindset with positive self-talk and clear goals. Chapter 5. As we delve deeper into our journey of self-discovery, let's now explore how to weather life's storms with a resilient mindset. Life, much like the weather, is full of unpredictability. We have periods of sunshine, where everything feels bright and hopeful, and then there are storms, where everything feels uncertain and tumultuous. But, just like a sturdy house shelters us from a storm, a strong mindset shields us from life's emotional tempests. Your mindset, fortified by your morals and goals, can provide the security you need to face these storms. When you're navigating through the vast ocean of life, having a clear purpose and well-defined goals is akin to having a map and navigation tools for a ship's captain. Without these, you might find yourself wandering aimlessly, going in circles, never reaching your destination, your treasure island. It's important to remember that the goals you set should focus on creating internal richness, rather than accumulating external possessions. This doesn't mean that materialistic goals such as providing a comfortable home for your loved ones are invalid. However, it's the goals that bring you inner joy and fulfillment, like having a supportive circle of friends or family, or contributing positively to the lives of others, that truly strengthen your mindset. Life will inevitably have its share of emotional storms, but with a strong, goal-oriented mindset, you can weather these storms, knowing that they are temporary. Just like spring follows winter, the sun of stability and certainty will shine on you again after the storm of uncertainty and change. During these times, it's crucial to keep listening to your inner symphony, distinguishing between your intuition and your inner voice, and strengthening your mindset with positive self-talk and clear, purpose-driven goals. In doing so, you'll be better equipped to face life's challenges head-on, make more informed decisions, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. Chapter 6. Let's dive deeper into the concept of temporary fixes and long-term solutions. Often when life's storms hit us hard, we instinctively seek shelter in quick fixes or temporary distractions. These could be anything from indulging in unhealthy habits like drugs or alcohol, to overworking ourselves in an attempt to escape reality. While these may provide a fleeting sense of relief, they are akin to applying a band-aid on a wound that requires stitches. They only mask the underlying issues and can in fact exacerbate our problems in the long run. Think of it as the classic marshmallow test. If you were given a single marshmallow now, or promised 2 if you wait just a little longer, which would you choose? The immediate gratification of the single marshmallow, or the delayed but greater reward of 2? This is a simple yet powerful demonstration of short-term versus long-term gain. In the heat of the moment, we may be tempted to grab that single marshmallow, or in life terms, make impulsive decisions. But it's crucial to remember that the real work comes from within. No temporary external device can fix what's deeply rooted in our mind and soul. As we navigate life's unpredictable waters, it's important to have a solid plan and clear direction. This doesn't mean that we need to have every single step figured out, but rather, we should have a clear vision of our goals and the values that guide us. When we know our direction, we can move with certainty and clarity, even amidst the storm. Remember, the real treasure lies in the journey itself and the person we become along the way. Stay tuned for our final scene as we wrap up this enlightening journey of self-discovery. Chapter 7, we arrive at the concept of forming our personal constitution. This is an internal framework of core beliefs and long-term goals, a backbone that we refuse to bend unless we consciously choose to do so. This personal constitution empowers us to step with confidence, to be confident because we are no longer lost. We have created the rules of our own game within the larger game of life. These rules, or do's and don'ts, serve as a protective shield, preventing us from being pulled in the wrong direction or against our own will. But remember, this is a delicate balancing act. We must tread carefully, avoiding unnecessary conflicts that could come back to haunt us. We must defend and stand for ourselves, yet not trample over others in the process. Our personal constitution is our guide, but it need not be broadcasted to the world. It is a personal roadmap to achieve our desired outcomes and way of living. Spending time with ourselves, asking the right questions, and seeking the right answers will help us realign and stay on our path. This journey is also about confronting past failures and re-evaluating old concepts about ourselves. It's about changing our thinking so that our new perspective can shape and direct the path we pave for ourselves. Recognize that imperfections or past failures are lessons and opportunities for growth. They are pivotal moments where we can identify what needs to change to avoid repeating the same mistakes. This is how we step with confidence, by learning from our mistakes and making better choices. Once we make peace with our past and acknowledge the lessons learned, we stand taller than our old selves. That's when we feel a surge of confidence coursing through our veins. It's also beneficial to research and mimic qualities of people we admire. As Gandhi famously said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." To bring about external change, we must first instigate internal change. We must be the version of ourselves we wish to see in the world. Stay tuned as we conclude our enlightening journey of self-discovery in the final scene. Chapter 8. In the journey of self-discovery, a crucial aspect we often overlook is the dialogue we have with ourselves. This internal chatter, or self-talk, plays a significant role in shaping our reality. Our words hold immense power, and when we use them to converse with ourselves, they can either uplift us or lead us down a path of self-doubt and negativity. Therefore, we must practice self-awareness and monitor our self-talk diligently. Before making any significant decisions, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you feeling positive or negative? Is this feeling influencing your decision-making process? By identifying and acknowledging our internal state, we can ensure that our decisions align with our personal constitution. Let's illustrate this with a scenario. You wake up, reach for your phone, and instantly get bombarded with the highlight reels of other people's lives on social media. You start comparing your life with theirs and think, "My life isn't as great as theirs." Before you know it, you've spiraled into a negative mindset. Now, when the question arises, "Should I work out today?" your instant response is no. This is when you need to pause and question your response. Why did you say no? Is it because of your current negative mindset? Acknowledge this, and then assertively tell yourself, "No, we will work out today because our body needs it, and it will help set our mind right and bring us back to a positive state." Along with this practice of self-awareness and self-talk, we must also establish daily rituals. These are non-negotiable activities that set the tone for our day. It could be anything from making a cup of tea, meditating for 15 minutes, or doing a 30-minute workout. By consistently performing these rituals, we create a positive mindset that can last throughout the day. Exercise in particular is a powerful ritual. It not only burns calories, but also wakes up the body, preparing it to take on the day. It provides a natural boost that keeps you energized. So even if it seems challenging at first, persist. Lay out your workout clothes the night before to avoid making excuses. Remember, it's not about the intensity of the workout, it's about the consistency. In the evening, you can also engage in activities that help you unwind and prepare for a good night's sleep. This could be reading a book, listening to calming music, or practicing mindfulness. Just as morning rituals set the tone for the day, evening rituals can ensure a restful night, preparing you for the day ahead. In the end, remember, the journey of self-discovery is not about attaining perfection, but about progress. It's about understanding ourselves better, acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, and making conscious decisions that align with our personal constitution. So, keep practicing self-talk and daily rituals, and watch how they transform your life. Stay tuned for our concluding scene in this enlightening journey of self-discovery. Chapter 9. In the previous chapter, we discussed how daily routines and rituals are pivotal in our lives. Yet, one of the most crucial aspects of these routines is serving our body first, because our body carries our mind. If we can get our body right, our mindset will follow suit. The power of exercise stretches beyond mere physical fitness. It shakes off mental cobwebs, alleviates negative thoughts, and dispels energy-draining anxieties. It also helps mitigate stress, maintain healthy blood pressure, and promotes a healthy heart. Our body and mind are interconnected. Caring for the body positively influences our mindset and overall well-being. The mind reflects what the body feels. If your body aches, your mind focuses on that discomfort, leading to a shift from positive to negative thoughts. This is why it's essential to serve your body first thing during the day. If your body feels good, your mind feeds off this positivity, allowing it to refocus on tasks that require its attention. It's not about being lazy or unwilling to do anything. It's about realizing that if we allow our mind to help the body will reciprocate, and our mindset will lean more towards positivity. If we neglect physical activity, our body can feel sluggish, dragging our mind down with it. How can we expect to maintain a positive mindset if our body is sending back negative signals? Consider this analogy. Our body is like the battery of a phone. If we have useless background applications open, they drain the battery. Similarly, negative thoughts, fear of consequences, guilt for skipping the gym, all these unnecessary mental applications drain our mental energy. These thoughts, both at the conscious and subconscious levels, compound over time, sapping our energy. So remember, the journey to self-discovery and a positive mindset begins with caring for the body. Exercise daily, keep your body healthy, and you'll notice a significant change in your mindset and overall well-being. Scene 10, Soul and Authenticity, the Ultimate Destination. Chapter 10. In our journey of self-discovery, we've explored the intricate dance between mind and body. Now let's delve deeper and touch the core of our existence, our soul, the authentic self. Our mind moves our body uplifts our mind, and when our mind is clear and positive, we feel secure, strong, and confident. This confidence, combined with the right personal constitution, guides us towards our purpose and goals, bringing contentment and joy to our soul. Our soul is the real us. It's the purest form of our existence. When we align our actions with our soul's desires, we experience true contentment, and once we achieve one goal, we set another, creating new destinations in our journey of life, unraveling experiences and wisdom we never imagined. The question of life's purpose is personal and varies immensely. This diversity is the gift of life. You have the freedom to define its purpose. You possess the power to choose, act, and if you're fortunate enough to have basic needs met, you stand at the threshold of endless possibilities. But remember, if you ever feel disillusioned, think of those less fortunate. Cultivate gratitude, humility, patience, and calmness. Many hurdles we face stem from impatience, the desire for quick fixes or shortcuts. Often, we are the creators of our own challenges. So, as we journey through life, let's strive for authenticity, aligning our actions with our soul's desires and embracing the beauty of our unique journey. Chapter 11. In the journey of self-discovery, there may be times when you feel tempted to stray from your path. You might feel a surge of impatience, a desire for immediate gratification, or a longing for a different adventure. However, it is essential to remember that these feelings, while natural, can lead you away from your true purpose and goals. The art of patient persistence is about staying committed to your journey, even when faced with challenges, boredom, or the temptation of a seemingly easier path. It's about recognizing that your authentic self has set these goals and desires for a reason, and it is your duty to stay true to them. Everyone experiences moments of doubt or impatience. The key is not to let these moments define you or divert you from your path. Instead, use them as opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your goals and values. Remember, the journey to self-discovery is not a race. It's not about reaching the destination as quickly as possible. It's about experiencing each step, learning from each challenge, and growing from each success. So the next time you feel tempted to abandon your path for a quick fix or a different adventure, take a moment to reflect. Remind yourself of your goals, your values, and your authentic self. Ask yourself if this detour aligns with these elements. If it doesn't, then it's not the path for you. Stay patient, stay persistent, and stay true to your journey. You owe it to yourself and your authentic self. Chapter 12. In the labyrinth of life, it is easy to find yourself at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. It is during these moments that the art of patient persistence can be your guiding light. As you embark on the journey to self-fulfillment, remember that the path is not always linear. There might be detours, obstacles, and unexpected turns. However, staying true to your path requires a commitment to your goals and values, as well as the patience to weather the storms that may come your way. Your personal constitution, which you have crafted from your core values and beliefs, serves as a compass in this journey. It helps you navigate through the complexities of life, reminding you of your non-negotiables and guiding you towards your desired outcomes. This does not mean that your goals are rigid or unchangeable. On the contrary, they are flexible and can evolve as you grow and gain more life experiences. However, your core beliefs, the essence of your authentic self, remain firm. They are the non-negotiables that you cannot ignore or avoid, and going against them for short-term gain will only lead to long-term disappointment. For instance, if you value respect and dignity in your work, taking a job where you feel undervalued and unappreciated might provide temporary financial relief, but will ultimately leave you feeling resentful and unfulfilled. On the other hand, if you exercise patience and stay true to your values, you might find a job that not only provides financial stability, but also aligns with your core beliefs and contributes to your overall happiness and well-being. There may also be times when you feel bored or complacent, tempted to stray from your path in search of a different adventure. This often happens when your goals lack sufficient significance or when you lose sight of your true purpose. However, the key is not to let these feelings divert you from your path. Instead, use them as an opportunity to reassess your goals and ensure they are ambitious enough to keep you motivated and engaged. Remember, the journey to self-fulfillment is not about reaching the destination as quickly as possible. It's about experiencing each step, learning from each challenge, and growing from each success. So, practice patience, stay persistent, and stay true to your path. Your authentic self will thank you for it. Chapter 13. The path to self-discovery and fulfillment is not a race, but a marathon. It's not about rushing to the finish line, but about embracing the journey to get there. As we've discussed in the previous scene, the art of patient persistence is crucial. However, equally important is finding joy and learning in the journey itself. In our fast-paced world, it is easy to get caught up in the rat race and lose sight of the bigger picture. We often become so focused on achieving our goals that we forget to appreciate the journey. We forget to stop and smell the roses to appreciate the beauty of life unfolding. But it's on this journey, in the process of overcoming obstacles and facing challenges, that we truly grow and evolve. It's in the journey that we learn resilience, adaptability, and strength. It's in the journey that we discover our true potential and our authentic selves. So as you navigate through life, remember to take a moment to pause and appreciate the journey. Recognize your growth, your achievements, and your transformation. Celebrate your small victories, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Remember that every step you take is bringing you closer to your goals, even if it doesn't feel like it. And most importantly, remember to enjoy the ride. After all, life is not just about the destination, but the journey that leads you there. So embrace the journey, not just the destination. Thanks for watching, and we hope you just became a little wiser today. New here? Hit that like button and subscribe. Be a part of our ever-growing Wisest of the Wise community. Remember, don't just watch, but please actually grab that index finger you were blessed with and hit like and subscribe so you get our latest and enlightening content as soon as it comes out, as it will help us to help you. I must be off now. It's time for my afternoon scotch and cigar as usual. Ciao for now, folks.